Hello, and welcome back to part 5 of the Longform gameplay. So, last time we ended off at the Goblin Cave, but we got clearly scammed. There was not a whole lot going on at the Goblin Cave. There was a couple of crystals. I didn't exactly end up going back afterwards to find it, though we do have some new things that we did find later on. Had found a brand new material, and I got very lucky, and I went for the 45% enhance on my +5 sword, and we actually got it. So we ended up with the second rune slot. It's pretty huge. I ended up putting on another fire rune, and it's interesting how they work. So the damage they deal stacks, however the chance just chooses whichever one has the higher chance percentage. Not a big deal, but you know, it would have been nice if the chance actually like doubled. Apart from that, later on, after the end of the part 4, I ended up actually getting the chaos. I used 2 mithril, or 2 eye ore, and I think 2 of another legendary ore. I don't exactly recall, but we ended up actually getting the 1 in 16 weapon. However, the stats for it are kind of underwhelming by comparison. It still does the same base damage as the cutlass, just ever so slightly faster with attack speed. I still have yet to find a weapon that necessarily outdamages it completely. I mean, I think the Revelator would outdamage the cutlass greatly. Well, not greatly, but just by a little bit. But apart from that, in regards to weapons that have good swing speed ratio to the actual damage, I don't know. I feel like there could be an argument made for Sives, but anything higher than that, and I don't believe so. This episode, we don't really have any like direct goals. I kind of just want to experiment more, learn about the game, like craft mechanics a little bit better, and see what we can do. See if we get any like lucky at all. We have a bunch of just random quests out and about, so we'll try and complete those if we can. Although getting this sword to +6, it's just so good. Like the 95 damage is just amazing. Ah, an angel user. If only. I did actually use the new code today, the sorry for shutdown code, which gave 5 rerolls. But I ended up getting a undead, which, I mean, the undead isn't inherently bad, but compared to like the other races, it's just not worth it. So yeah, we're just gonna try and farm up some stuff today. Oh, we already got a uranium. This is actually really lucky. We're gonna try and farm, get some new gear. Pretty much go from there. Right now, though, I think I want to change our focus from weapons to mainly armor. as you can see there, Reapers are still the bane of my existence. They're just still so strong. I only need 4 more elite mobs, so we might actually do that today. That's the new area that they talked about in the update log. Didn't see anything about like or HP getting nerfed though. Oh, I almost just died because I was being careful. And he's trying to finish the job, and I don't really appreciate that. That's not terrifying. I still have yet to like handle the Reapers properly, but we'll get there. As in terms of armor, I do, if I had to make a goal for today, it would be to try and make a heavy piece of equipment with just legendaries. However, we, as you know, they're quite rare. So whether or not it's obtainable or not, we'll just have to find out over the course of this recording session, which these long form gameplays I try and keep around an hour and 30. Though today's is a little late, so it might end up being just like an hour. That was a good dodge. Still no indicator for when they just abruptly spawn, but what can you do? We had a good start with the uranium, but it seems that that's where our luck will come to an end. Unless we end up getting an eye ore while breaking the basalt force. Although getting that epic just made me think that maybe another option we could have is to actually make an epic piece of heavy armor, because I feel like that's a little bit more obtainable. Preferably a heavy chest piece. We need to kill one of these, but they do, I feel like they do more damage than like the actual elite def axes. Oh, 2 emeralds in 1. This is actually huge. I wonder if they shadow buff the rates for these, because that seems a lot better than what it usually is. And again, we're continuing the theme from last episode where we're using the potions, because they actually seem pretty cost effective. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Completely forgot to mention this. I ended up saving up and getting the enough the 37,000 to equip a rune onto my pickaxe. I ended up going just for pure mine damage, just because I thought it would be the best. Oh, we got an IR. That's sick. I was originally going to go for one of my yield ones, I believe, or the swift mining is also a good one, but I was going to go for this one here, this yield plus 10%. But I figured if I break rocks faster, I can get more material, and I can farm up to get the yield fairly quickly. And the yield is actually like a little bit more niche than just like raw power, obviously. Because you can guarantee like the power being like decent, but you can't guarantee the yield actually always working. So I figured like that would be my stance there towards it. We need some dark bow knight, which is actually pretty cool. We did get a rage rune. I don't really think that they're that good, personally. I might end up actually selling them. Like the Berserker stat is quite mediocre in my opinion. Because like, I mean, you don't really want to be at that level of HP. Oh, we got a throw. Huge. Oh. Wait, we're actually getting kind of lucky. And not even just kind of lucky. This is actually really good. Although, I mean, we still would need like 30 overall pieces of material to even like consider making a heavy piece of armor. So it's still a lot. So I mean, we shouldn't get our hopes up too high. But wow, these rates do feel a little better. I don't know if it's the luck potions just working overtime today or like what, but we do unironically seem to be getting better results than some of the previous days. Now, I have been thinking about like whether or not I should transition like the long form content to more shorter, compact videos. Though the only caveat there is that, well, I'm on a laptop, so simply put, the editing softwares take like 6 hours to render a video that's edited. So I don't know. If I have like spare time, I should definitely consider it. The red indicator they made actually is working pretty well. None on the attacks for those guys though, probably because they're light attacks. That's good damage, but his armor is really bad. It's sad that as like using like the greatsword, you have to just parry and like get their posture broken before you even remotely consider actually fighting them. As per usual though, we're actually being the little helper here by breaking all of the basalt cores. But like I said before, like I really don't mind doing it because there's always a good chance to get like an ore from these. And like any amount of legendaries at this point like help. Got another flame spark. It's a huge. I don't really want to run past here, but kind of have to. The slimes are really bothersome to fight just because their attacks are like always heavy. Although with the new heavy indicator, it's probably like much easier. I could very easily kill this guy, but I don't know. That's not sketchy at all. I really want that basalt vein. So we're just gonna run over here. Is your aggro that far? It's kind of annoying. Really? Oh. Yeah, there we go. Usually you can get like a good like kind of middle ground here for certain ores. Like I think I could definitely get both of those simultaneously. Oh yeah, they're much easier to fight. Oh, as I proceed to miss a parry. Overall, though, I mean, just from like an initial run today, I'm seeing much better results in the rocks in the area. I wonder if something changed when they came through the area. But it definitely feels like significantly better. Just gonna reset here. Only hard part about like saving up here. It's just the this is actually a good one. 30 well, no, it isn't. 33% with only a 9% chance for it to actually work. The stash slots actually just make it difficult though, is what I was gonna say. For saving up like epics and stuff. But I think it'll be plenty for our goals today. I want to sell some of these runes though, because some of them are actually just trash. Like 30% with 19% chance is actually pretty decent. Wow. This is a really good one. Now that I think about it, since the weapon damage stacks for the chances, I should actually probably go and equip both of these blast runes to see if they're better. So 7% of the damage is on the lower end. I don't really care about the crit side of it because I'm not trying to stack any sort of crit damage currently. Because like I mean I don't even know what the rate is. 21% chance, it's pretty good, but it's bad. This one's fine only for the 9% swing speed, although since we're trying to get like weapons that already have low swing speeds, it's a little questionable. Because I think for my sword currently, if I equip this, what 9% of 0.66 is probably like 0.06. So it would go down to from a 0.66 swing speed to a 0.60, which isn't bad, but it's nothing crazy either. 2 seconds. No. What I'm curious about though is like if the rage ones like could stack, because again the damage stacks, but the chance just takes the higher. This is actually a good percentage chance. It's actually better than the one I currently have, but I'm gonna get rid of it. That yield's fine. It's fine. The 8% faster one though. No, we'll keep these because you never know which ones you'd want to switch out. All right, those are good enough. Excuse me? Wow. I didn't realize that runes sell for nothing. But that is insane. Anyways, though, let's actually test and see how good those the blast ones are by comparison. Detaching is actually dirt cheap because it's a straight sword, which is another benefit of the straight sword. So I mean, I don't know. My current opinion is that the straight swords are probably the best weapons in the game for like damage ratio and swing speed. But I think there needs to be more testing done. Here though, 30% damage. Let's try this. And then here's the other one. Just 40% damage. Alright. Wow. Holy wait, this is actually really good. And it took the higher percentage of the 19. Okay, so yeah, stacking runes is actually just crazy value. I wish the mining ones had like little gimmicks like this. Or maybe I just haven't actually found a good one. I wish I could get some doubles though. That'd be great. Alrighty. So again, we're just kind of trying to craft the armor here. We're just really trying to get everything out of our inventory. So we're just gonna spam these. I wish there was like a select all button to get them out of your inventory. I do like to do like funny little combinations. So maybe, yeah, this is fine. No, we got the Dark Knight, which means it's probably going to be, some of these are going to be random. This video game is like so mind-numbing sometimes. It's, you can't even really compare it to OC really. You didn't miss a single one, and yet we still got a 97. This game confuses me. Although despite that, that chess piece was actually almost, it's oddly close. Only 13 off, but still. It could have been. Oh, this will actually be kind of fun here. Because I think the Dark Bow Knight actually has some good values. Yeah, it significantly increases the multipliers. Although obviously it's going to be made out of volcanic rock, but which I like. There isn't really a gimmick here. Like it chooses the one that has the highest quantity as the main material. If anything, I would say like the only time it gets gimmicky is when you have the same quantity of just varying materials just all at once. Like I think that's when it starts to get a little interesting, you could say. And just like an example of that is just going 9 and then like 9. Although in this case we only have like 8 titanium. Like if you did something like this, we can just show an example here. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna choose a random one. I don't think it'll choose topaz, even though it's the highest rarity. But I could be wrong. And we got a topaz. This makes you wonder if it could potentially be that it's just like the order. Like, I don't know. I don't know. When I made the mithril sword, the mithril chaos sword, that was like 2 ior, 2 mithril, and 2 something else. I think it was 2 uranium, now that I think about it. I think the mithril was like in the middle. So I don't know if we can like accurately say that. No, I should just upgrade this, to be honest. I have like nothing else to use with my money, so. Well, I could save for putting on another slot, so maybe I hold off a bit. Realistically. Yeah, let's just get this out of our inventory. We're actually making good progress here. 3-3, 1-1. The Fireite is really rare, so I don't know if I'll get another piece of that, but we should be able to get more of the other ones. And I think they should make some pretty solid gear. Because right now, I don't know. Not being able to fight Reapers because they like 2-shot me. 2 or 3-shot, realistically. It's kind of out of hand. Alrighty. How much space do we have in our stash? Oh yeah, we're gonna have plenty. And I wonder how much better my sword's going to be with the explosion, because this is 70% of my weapon damage is AoE with a 20% chance. Is huge. Like, that's insane. I mean, if we just can actually pull up my calculator here. I'm a bit of a math nerd, but like our damage is 95 and we have, what is that, 0.69? Yeah, that'll be another 65 damage every time it explodes, which is pretty insane. I have been hanging onto this sword only because like it's really cool to look at. I mean, that's pretty much it. It's just like a showpiece. It's not worth anything. The damage is decent, but it's not really worth anything. 8,000. That's actually huge. But we can stack up on our potions here. Which I think these potions are like worth it. Now that I've been like getting them more, they just feel amazing. It's funny, we still haven't completed this quest, but we're gonna get a good chunk of money there. And I'm pretty sure we got a good chunk of money when we finish the other quests. Overall, though, I don't know if I've asked you guys, but like, how's your day going? He's chilling, you know. The break is over and whatnot. I mean, we'll wait till the break being over, but that's besides the point. Wow, no explosion there. Yeah, I mean, the Thanksgiving break was pretty chill, but you know, nothing crazy happened. Let's see here. Roll. Forgot they can roll. I'd rather not fight you, bud. Perfect. I just need you to ignore me. We're chilling. Ew, emerald. Something tells me that at the bare minimum, we will be able to make an epic armor today. And I think that is actually phenomenal progress alone. He's just jumping. Strange. Because I'm very curious to see what like epic armor stats are by comparison to my pathetic little rares. That was so wow, that was a massive hit. I think realistically my my effective hit damage is probably in the 150s. What, 65 on top of that? 560s? Yeah, it's like 160. That's actually huge. I'm actually amazed that I parried that. I was not expecting to parry that at all. Only because like the rogue skeletons just, you can barely see their animations. Even as a dwarf, like I still tower over them. So it's quite funny. Okay, this is out of hand. Like, cut me some slack here. Like, why are mobs spawning on me? It's quite unfortunate, but we live and we learn. It seems my my hard work of clearing out the basalt cores has actually worked out in our favor. There's a bunch of veins and volcanic rocks now. Although, like I mentioned in the previous episode, I'm like less inclined to actually mine these because of this right here. Just getting volcanic rocks, it just, I don't know. Kind of breaks your spirit. Although getting epics is always quite nice. Oh, I just realized, but there's an invisible person mining this. I didn't. My brain didn't register that. Oh, we got lucky. Huge. That's why finding Basalt cores is worth it. They're fast, and I mean their rates aren't that bad. Oh yeah, another ruby. I remember the it was last episode as well when I think we were farming for the Goblin Cave. We were getting really unlucky with the rubies, but like here we are now. We're just eating them out. It's actually quite kind of funny how that works. But I mean, go figure. About halfway through currently. It's actually oh, that is very sad. I happened to start hitting the rock just ever so slightly before he did. Oh, another guy who understands that the basalt cores are worth it. I do wish more people would actually just consider mining them, because I mean, like, it's not like they have bad luck associated with them. They're pretty good. Like, sure, you might end up like getting some uncommon ores that fill up your inventory, but you can have opportunities like this where you just get like an emerald just randomly. And it takes like 3 hits. It takes like nothing to break them. Oh, I didn't even realize that my luck and mining potion had ran out. I would really love to get what is it called? Angel? Because they get like a 50% luck boost, but I mean, with these rates and no pity, it'd be a miracle if I like got a backhand. Because if I'm being honest, it just doesn't seem like it's happening. I'm gonna have to fight you, aren't I? I want to mine these, but like trying to get in there, the slime, when I'm at this HP is just unrealistic. Just isn't gonna happen. And when something isn't gonna happen, you just gotta keep it a stack. Yep, got him. Well, he probably stopped mining it because he didn't want to get the volcanic rocks, but I think I'm gonna pass up on free money. Like I just got an epic there, and I have a feeling he's gonna break that. And he's just gonna get rocks, man. For like the best ore in the game, it just the rates are just so ass. Like I really don't know. Nice, we got an amethyst here. Oh, that double explosion was great. I got stunned. I forgot that your posture carries over. Which I mean, you know, fair. But like also not fair. I mean, there's no indicator of your current posture, so you don't really know when you should back off or just hold block. Actually, now that I think about it, I never actually considered just holding block against some attacks. My natural instinct has just always been to like just attempt to parry it and not just hold the button. Oh, another ruby. It's actually huge. Best case scenario, by the way, is getting One of each. Here, let me. Wow. I think I think the answer to that question is let me never do that again. Same goes with like attempting to even like remotely parry a skeleton rogue. Too many things have to be in your favor for that to be happening. The guy has the magma pickaxe, but I'm still outmining him. I might even catch up. Yep. I don't know. I always know that they're gonna do like the swing after, and yet still, without fail, like clockwork, I hit it again. He wants this to reset, but I'm just gonna break it, to be honest. I'd rather promote spawns of like basalt veins than volcanic rocks, because let's be honest, you're not getting anything from the volcanic rocks. Like, where's that? I mean, I mean, like, realistically, I don't know. Why does this have a higher multiplier than Lightite? Curious. I also wonder how there's now invisible players. I think that poses some very questionable questions, you could say. Yeah. That's pretty new. This game kind of just puts you in like a stomach. To me, it just feels like old fish before it got just tarnished. I don't know if it's because it's very bare bones or just because it's quite chill. I don't know. I think the game just has a lot of potential, and I'm pretty excited for like the Christmas update that they have planned. I don't know if Island 3 is going to be releasing with that, but I'm quite excited. Dude, what is going on here? He's jumping from this rock to that rock. It's quite confusing. I really wonder what's like going on there. Oh, this is really bad for us. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. Do the gods do a double hit? Oh, that's very unlucky. Wait, that's so strange. Hold on. I might have to rethink my thoughts towards straight sword being the #1 weapon if Gauntlets does a double instance of damage. Because if you get a... Where is it at? The Relevator. Which is the highest damage that I've seen per like attack speed ratio. It like just barely beats like the Cutlass and the Chaos. You might be able to get like 100 damage gloves, which I think poses some interesting questions. was so distracted, I probably didn't even notice that my potions have been gone for a bit. I know. You kind of just don't even realize that like 5 minutes goes past. Nice. Another ruby. Yeah, so far it looks like we're on track to at the very least make a make some epic heavy gear, which I think will do us quite well. Although I don't exactly want it to end up having to be Cuprite as the main. So somehow we have to get a good ratio of all of the epics that we kind of want to work with. Might not be possible. Oh, we also have barely gotten any obsidian. But I mean, it's kind of ridiculous because like the volcanic rocks, it's either you get volcanic rocks or you get a legendary. There's not usually an in between. And about like 95% of the time, it's volcanic rocks. So my focus has just been like purely on the veins because I can actually do stuff with the veins. What is going on above me? Oh yeah, we got a light it. It's actually huge. What I will say is I'm not exactly being picky about the legendaries I want to use in the armor set we make. Because if I'm being honest, I might even just end up making a legendary weapon again, although I don't really need a better weapon. So I'm thinking I'd just save it for an armor. But we'll make that decision after we make the epic equipment and see like what the damage numbers are looking like. Makes you wonder what the point of iframes is. I hope I don't burn to death. That'd be depressing. Though I'm in a very vulnerable spot for something to just spawn on me. Oh, there we go. We got another piece of obsidian. And a, I forgot what the name of that is. It begins with an R. But... you think I'm gonna pronounce it, and then you have another thing coming. Nice, another emerald. Huge. Wish it was a little bit more common to get some mining runes, because they're pretty useful. But, I mean... I don't know exactly which NPCs might have like a higher chance of dropping them. Obviously everything down here just kind of seems to drop fire-related stuff. But that might not truly be the case, you never know. So, if you guys are ever curious about the music in the back, it's all made by me. And if you'd ever be curious in like knowing the process or seeing how it's done, I'd be happy to make a video on it. So definitely comment if you're curious about it. Our potions are going to run out soon, so you keep that in mind. I think we can definitely probably make an epic a piece of equipment currently, but I think it's guaranteed to be Cuprite, which I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, we got an eye ore. I wasn't even looking. It's huge. It'd be nice if we can finish this out, because getting the basalt veins is going to be easy. I'm also surprised this guy right here has not died. Usually there's like a mob spawn right there, but he has not gotten touched. Oh, I think we got another piece of obsidian here from the brief instance that I saw. Nice. Should also consider going back to the Goblin Cave, but like I ended up staying there longer, and apart from the initial blue crystal I saw like a purple one, but the purple one didn't exactly give it anything that was like worth noting, if that makes sense. It gave me just another blue crystal, and that was like it. So I'm not really a big fan. Oh, he's pretty good. It's heartbreaking though. Even he can't beat the pure damage of a Reaper. Pretty sure we like totally touched the lava there, and yet nothing happened. Kind of ridiculous, but I digress. He's back for blood. Respect it. He probably got Amber's quest and just came down here. He was like, you know what? These mobs are gonna learn. Wow. Oh, I hope that didn't. I was kind of hoping that me hitting him would actually give him the essence, because he had done most of the damage to the mob. But I think I ended up just taking the kill credit there, which was not my intention. Wait, can the mobs actually see this guy? It's a good question. Oh yeah, they're chasing him. Oh, he's fighting them. They have a double hit? That's kind of stupid. I'm not sure if the gauntlets are actually worth it. I don't know. I'd have to see like some really good ones. Which is fine, because like we have like plenty of experimentation to be doing in the first place. I should have probably had my lantern on this entire time, but it's so forgettable. What is that? I have not seen that ore before. Okay. Oh, this is the Demonite. I heard about this. Oh, that's sick. It's a mythic. Right, that's actually like really cool. Oh man, you leave an emerald? I kind of want to go take that emerald, but I also kind of just want to break another volcanic rock. This guy wants like all the smoke. Oh, if only I had reacted. If I had just reacted sooner, I probably could have helped him. So I guess I understand why people mine the volcanic rocks now, though. Just a little bit more. I don't think it's worth actually me doing that. I'm gonna be just handling it very soon here. Hold on a second. Now that I think about it, I completely forgot you can just upgrade armor too. You know, maybe that's why my defense has felt like so weak by comparison. This is exciting. I mean, like, if I can. I would do this, but like, I obviously it would be mithril, which I'm not trying to do. But once we get like 2 or 3 demonites, I think it'll be worth it to actually do something like that. 2, 3 demonites, 2 lionites, and like 1 fireite or something. Because that would be 6, and I think 6 is like the perfect number you need, right? What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it gives you the highest chance for a straight sword. Actually, this is a good chance to test damage ratios. Let's actually do that while we're here. All right, so we're testing Cutlass, like, or Chaos rather, compared to the gauntlets. Let's actually see which one usually scales better. This is gonna be a little bit less money we make, but it's fine. Like, let's do a straight sword currently. This is not what we want. We don't want rapiers because they have really horrible damage. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. This is gonna be like worth like 300 maybe. It's not even 300. I want to try to get either a Cutlass or a Chaos so that we can actually then try and go for a Revelator. 1 and 4 is not bad. I think this is... Well, this is perfect. We got a Chaos. I think this is like the most optimal. Wait, I don't know why it just occurred to me, but the Chaos is literally just Kratos's Blade of Chaos. I didn't recognize that at first. It was kind of funny. What has the highest percent for a gauntlet? Is it 9? It might be 9, I believe. Yeah, it's 9. So strange, but you win some, you lose some. Yeah, 9's gonna be the highest. I'm gonna try and get Revelator. This is basic gauntlet. It's a 1 in 4 chance, so like it's easier to get than like the Chaos, but like the Cutlass is a 1 in 2 chance. Same damage, just like a slightly slower swing speed. How much are these worth? These are actually worth 300. I think 300 is worth like selling. 200 or like 192. I don't think it's actually worth it. I guess you can make an argument that they're like half of a luck potion. Which, if I think about it like that, then not necessarily bad. $292. Same value. Nothing really changed. Had a damn rapier. We're getting pretty unlucky here, but nothing more we can do when like we're working with just like percentages. We're kind of just at the beck and helm of RNG. I mean, when I look at it like this and I see like 198, in hindsight, maybe it is actually worth it to keep these to sell. Oh, this is like our last chance with like just quartz, and I kind of wanted to see it at the same value. Please. Damn. All right, we might have to sell these and try with volcanic rocks instead. Um, we're hitting the hour mark, which I'm trying to think because I have wanted to actually shorten the video length while still maintaining like showing like the grind process and whatnot. And obviously, like the main point of the long form gameplay is just talk and chill. I mean, I feel like there's not really enough content of that nowadays. Kind of just, you know what I mean? Nobody just like really takes breaks, especially in like Roblox games. They just kind of just go. They don't stop. Oh, it's a Falchion. Or Falchion, rather. You should have a much better value than a normal weapon. Or the quartz, I think. That's what I was intending to say. 186, again, not bad. I should probably start making like a spreadsheet or something for all of the effects that each individual material actually gives. I feel like that'd be a good resource for people to have. Okay, we got a cutlass. This is huge. Not as good as like the chaos we got for the quartz trial, but you're more likely to get a cutlass in the chaos, so it actually works better by comparison to the revelator. They have the most comparable stats, is basically what I mean there. All right, let's hope we get lucky here. The game is out to get us here. Luckily though, these are like really easy to forge, and they take up some time, but like not too much time. Which, I mean, again, thank God for the fast forge game pass, but I still do think that it should just be a normal part of the game. Oh, we're not gonna have enough for another one after this. I think we got it. We got it. You do have to hope that these are kind of similar in terms of mastery, but the mastery rating is just completely random. I don't even think you can actually like judge what you're gonna get. See, like this, I got it great, and yet it's still 100. Like, how does that even work? All right. Now we can see firsthand what we're actually working with here. All right. Upon initial inspection, we see this is just naturally higher, but here's what I want to check. Because this is good information. If this is naturally higher, then that means if I had made this eye ore, but as gauntlets instead, it would be a higher damage value, base value than the cutlass. But I want to check if the gauntlets actually hit twice, because if they hit twice, that makes the gauntlets probably the best weapon in my eyes. I'm not seeing it. Let's try here. No. I don't know why that guy looked like he was hitting twice. Quite curious. Yeah, so you get a slightly faster not yeah, you get a slightly faster swing speed on the cutlass, but you lose like maybe like 1 to 2 base damage. It might scale though, which I think is important to note. What I mean by scale is like, say you have like really high in here, it might not just be a 1 damage difference, it might be the difference between um like 10 damage to 20 damage, like base damage. Obviously, I don't think anybody in the game currently has enough resources to actually like check that out, but there's probably some monster out there that's been grinding like a madman. All right. Apart from that, let's actually get rid of the stuff that's in our inventory, because that would be very nice. Let's actually see which one we get here. We might get volcanic rock or amethyst. I'm curious. I wonder if it goes based off order. No, it does not. We just randomly got the amethyst. This is actually a really cool looking helmet. I don't know, the color scheme is actually kind of nice. Makes me curious how they actually choose the color scheme, just coding wise. But that's like the scripter in me actually talking. But because I don't think I had anything in there that had a yellow accent, right? But like it still ended up choosing a yellow accent. Which makes me curious. I'm pretty sure this is worse than my helmet, right? 68, 66. Barely. It's kind of sad. It's a medium leggings. I crafted these. I don't know if I've actually crafted these, which is funny, but so crafting this armor right now just made me think about something that I was considering after like I saw the sneaks for like the new update. What is like really the point of making like these medium and light armors? Because like realistically, they're never gonna have better stats than like the heavy stuff. So like I don't. There's not a real value in choosing medium or light over heavy in my eyes. I haven't seen one yet. I think that's like throwing me off. Like I don't mind like the cool medium looking armors. Like the samurai armor is dope, but like it's not really viable is the issue that I'm having. Maybe it's viable if you like make it out of legendary materials, but then if you're gonna make it out of legendary materials, you might as well just make a heavy armor out of legendary materials instead. Or you might as well just like make it out of epic materials. Like there's too many nuances in my opinion. Volcanic rock giving HP is really nice though. But I don't like to use the same symbol for negative vitality and vitality. Because at first I thought this was giving me less HP. Let's actually upgrade this though, because it occurred to me that it wouldn't be the worst thing to do. But now that I'm like, I failed? No way. Yeah, we can do this. Okay. Nice. Like it goes to 126. I mean, that's like not even it's not really good. Like for weapons, like that type of number is great, but like I feel like armor should have a little higher scaling on the enhances. But otherwise, it doesn't feel that good. But I mean, I haven't been attaching wards or not wards, but runes onto it. 7% chance is just kind of so bad. I also don't really want to do that either. It could be good, but could also not be good. Let's just do like something generic like the ward patch. Just because just a little bit more vitality just didn't hurt anybody. Along with like the 7% chance is probably never going to activate. But it could, and that's what matters. All right. No, I didn't sell these. I swore I selected those. We have about 24 minutes left in the video. So, oh yeah, by the way, if you guys haven't yet, be sure to like and subscribe. Really helps, you know, create a new channel. Trying to group, trying to do things. We're trying to make it. Can't do it alone. Oh, I'm actually surprised I didn't one-shot that guy. I think it was faster. Ooh, this is a big haul here. This is actually really good. I still want the goal for this video to be us making an epic tier armor. So lucky, maybe I shouldn't have spent some of my fine earned cash towards refining this chest piece, but there's no guarantee that we get the chest piece when we go to craft it later. So it might not be too bad of an idea. Finish the veins. We do need to get one more obsidian. Nice, we got in the room light. You know what we might be able to do if this Sensei Moral quest gives a good amount, we might be able to get away with actually adding another rune slot or another rune onto our pickaxe today, which would not hurt. Huge. I say huge, but it's also kind of bad. Like, it's kind of obvious at this point that yeah, our armor piece is definitely going to be cuprite as the main. I don't know how to feel about that necessarily. I hate fighting that. Don't worry, he can fight it. Don't know what was going on there. I don't want to know. Mobs in this game are just... sometimes they just feel like they're just there to be there. Sometimes they just feel like they're kind of just, okay, this is getting out of hand, Reaper. Oh, wait, see, this could be good. Actually, quite hopeful for this rock. Yes, Mithril. It's huge. I kind of want us to try for like a legendary weapon at the end, but like I feel like that's just being too greedy. Like our weapon is plenty solid. It's just our defense at this point. Like if I think I'd rather have legendary armor going into like the new update and stuff. Was that 2 uraniums? No way. That's crazy. We might even. Oh, it's us. What is this? Wow, we're getting really lucky right now. There's a ruby, emerald, and a cuprite. I want to mine this, but like the damn reapers, they're just in the way, man. They just do so much damage that like it doesn't feel worth it to fight them. Like, I feel like I'm at a net negative every time I engage with them. Oh, there's a volcanic rock over there though, so that's huge. Although I do want this. This is so good, but like it's just in the way. Hope I'm not exactly in his line of sight. Let's drink these ahead of time. The ruby. Personally, I would have wanted our epic armor to be made out of ruby. I'm kind of curious to see what that would have looked like, but I don't think that's gonna happen. We'd have to get like crazy lucky for that. And if we're being more realistic, it's probably gonna be cuprite or emerald. Those seem to be the most common ones we're getting. I'm pretty sure we could do 16 cuprite, 16 emeralds, and see what we get there and just play 50-50. Although my favorite color is green, so I would kind of prefer the emerald chest piece. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll do 17 emerald, 16 cuprite. I think that's a good, a very good ratio. Kind of hoping we get this last emerald though. Not emerald, but obsidian. But oh, we did. Um, uh, that is an insane quest. I've only ever gotten one demonite, and I don't know what darkite is, but it sounds exciting. Considering you only need one of it, I wonder if it's also another mythical. The game goes deeper. But yeah, we should definitely be able to afford another rune slot for my pickaxe by the end of this. Although, like, again, I don't know if I really want to put yield on it. Oh. What? Wait. Holy crap, wait, that's it. I was like not expecting that at all. Um, man, what, that's really lucky. I thought that was the last ore as well. So the rarest. Wow. I mean, honestly, considering that we now have 2 of these, if we get enough of those, like 2 more of each, or just 6 total, then I honestly think we might be really well off. Because I would love to try and make a straight sword out of that. Although if it like turned out to be a rapier, I legitimately think that some very sad things would happen. He's get stunned. Oh, finally. He can live in peace. Nice, another light. Oh, that's another uranium. Oh, we got also got another light over there too. You know what, guys? We have really good pace. I don't want to jinx us, but it might be possible for us to actually make a legendary armor soon. Maybe not in this episode, but definitely by next. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to end up recording the next episode tonight as well anyways, so for me, I might end up crafting the legendary armor tonight, but for you guys it'll be the day after this one comes out. Trying to get a little bit more consistent with the schedule, but it's a little rough managing this on top of like college coursework. That and being like an engineering major. But overall, it's not too bad. I'm just quite frankly doing what I would be doing in my spare time anyways. You know what I haven't seen in a while though? I haven't seen an Iowa in a while. Maybe it's because I haven't been mining nearly as many cores that I usually do, but I haven't exactly seen one. I also haven't seen anybody with like Iowa armor. Which I wonder why. To be honest, the reason is probably because the amount you need for like an actually viable piece of armor is absurd. But I digress. Another ruby, this is huge. Eventually we'll have enough rubies for like just a solo piece of gear. Eventually. But like I said, I think today is going to be just like an emerald. Speaking of which, was I recording at? We're at 119. We have about 10 minutes left. We gotta get one more emerald and then craft the actual piece of equipment, which is far easier said than actually done. Wait, is that? Wait, no way. Is that what I think it is? Wait, I saw the hint of red. Oh, it's fire rate. Wait, that's... Man, we've gotten crazy lucky today. Oh, Mr. Reaper. Why don't you leave me alone, please? Your attacks don't feel nice to parry. You gonna follow me all the way over here? Thank you. We should be able to get both of these, yeah. This is a good double. Oh, we got the final emerald. It's also huge. Nothing crazy out of here, though. Oh, there's some stuff. Another revive. Alright. Let's actually go make this piece of armor. I'm excited. I have yet to make a actual epic piece of armor. And I think this will turn out well for us. We're also only like 7,000 away from another rune for a pickaxe. Alrighty. Want to do 17 emerald. And we want to do 16 cuprite. So that emerald is our main. This puts us at a 47%. However, I think we can do 6 obsidian and 6 of this. And if we lose the 80%, then if we lose the 80%, I'll crash. Oh, we didn't get the dark knight, but it's whatever. It's hard to get all of these materials. Gotta mess it up here, but it's fine. I do like the color scheme. I like the accents of the gold on the emerald. It's a masterwork. Huh? Huh? What? No way. um what the hell? Well, that was not supposed to happen, and that makes me quite fearful for any of our future endeavors regarding the legendary armor, because what do you mean? That doesn't make any sense. It's a bit confusing, if not just like outright just baffling. Let's go to 2.5. Let's go to 2.6. Amethyst is actually more valuable. Let's do that, and then let's do East. It's not a bad idea. We get heavy, we get something heavy, and I swear to God, if we get the medium chest plate, which is 6%, ooh. Oh, okay, these have to be good. These are Dark Knight Ruby leggings. The ones to beat currently are not that good. Like, I don't think my leggings are like that insane in the first place. Although I'm really perplexed by the emerald being just that much weaker than my my other ones, because I mean, is it because it isn't a Dark Knight? Like, does the Dark Knight just variation really give that much more? I'm pretty sure like these are like, yeah, these are way better. You finally get rid of these. There's something way superior. Too bad we can't make a heavy helmet though. That'll probably be worth it. We can go for it though. Doesn't hurt to try. I think what 15 and 15. Oh, actually, it's not. Heavy helmets can only have a max of 51% chance, so 25. That's not good at all. We still want it though, so that's sick. Alrighty. I don't know if this will actually be better than our current helmet, but it could. And Volcanic Rock has natural vitality, so it's not. I'm pretty sure our helmet is like 68 or 69 defense. Yeah, 68. 57. Man, we really got scammed, didn't we? That's heartbreaking. We do 11, 11, and then 4. Yeah, it's crazy. This is the highest chance you ever have for a heavy helmet. What? I don't even want to get leggings because it's not even worth it. Let's just do this then. We got samurai armor. We're looking for heavy helmets. It's funny, the name of the song in the background is Don't Falter, and yet here we are just losing horribly. Our luck has simultaneously been really good this session, but also simultaneously just outright horrendous. Alright, let's just get rid of the remaining materials in our inventory. Should make a great axe. I still haven't gotten these. I haven't unlocked those. It wouldn't hurt. Oh, we got another great axe. There's not ever really a point to like forge these like higher weapons apart, and like unless you're just trying to handle the index. They're pretty trash. How many more slots do I have? I have no more slots. Oh, at the bare minimum, we're still gonna get a another rune on our pickaxe, which, you know, that means more than anything. 10,000 for that. I mean, that's huge. I do think I'll invest some into like actually upgrading my leggings though, because I think that's kind of worth it. Let's get these out of our inventory. And we'll just do a great sword. Doesn't really matter. What's our time looking like? Oh yeah, we're just at 130. Which is fine. We'll put the rune on and we'll just call it a day. Which I think is a pretty fair stopping point. Alrighty. I wish you could upgrade your pickaxe though, just to do more damage or something. The faster mining would be good, but we can have that later. I kind of want this to 10%. If I'm being honest, there's 10% chance. Probably for the best. Let's see here. That's all we wanted. We just want the rune slot. Yeah, let's throw this on. It's fine. Well, we'll sell one more item and that'll be it. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.